My setup is pretty not great. Like, I'm not even going to turn the camera to show my setup because it's terrible. And I'm sure there's like some kind of personal information on my desk. It's just like letters and debit cards and like, it's not great. It's not dirty. It's just very, very disorganized. I do need to like, it frustrates me. It really does frustrate me sometimes. But today, we're going to be taking a look at setups that are even worse than mine to make me feel better about myself. From the subreddit r/shitty battle stations. My friend calls it his bed desk. Oh, Christ. Okay, right. Bed desk. I think we're going to need to zoom in a little bit to get some closer analysis on the bed desk. Okay, right. We got... Does really Reddit only goes in that far? Okay, I'll have to manually zoom in like this. Right. So, on the bed, we seem to have a vape. Not a great start. Next to the dog as well. What if the dog picks up vaping? Is that the computer there? And it's, oh man, look at all the wires. Oh, that'd do my head in. That would do my absolute head in. So we got Asmongold on one monitor here. Of course, this is an Asmongold viewer's bedroom. Is that his chat? You got... Have you got someone else's Twitch chat up on your other monitor and a clock? That's a great use of this setup. Is that a fucking dog bowl you got on your bed as well? You can't be having a dog bowl on your bed, man. Come on. My basement battle station. That's running like Windows 11. I thought this would be like an old computer from like, I don't know, your dad's old work at the military or something. It's cool, right? It's cool. But it's clunky and I don't like it. And like the monitor's tilted upwards like that, so you have to like stand above it. You can't be sat down using it, otherwise it just feel weird, I feel. So yeah, no, I don't like that one. I'm not gonna like any of these are all gonna be bad. I like simplicity. If like my ideal desk would have nothing on it, like absolutely nothing, but instead there's so much crap on my desk. It drives me insane, but I never do anything to fix it. It's totally my fault. It's no one else. It's my own fault, and I acknowledge that it's my own fault, but it does frustrate me. Got myself a Redbox machine, had to play Minecraft on it. Do you remember when these were... I don't know if we have Redbox in the UK, but we certainly had some kind of like movie vending machines. And I remember they had one in Asda. Okay, right, but I mean, you haven't really modded it. You just put a monitor in there. That is cool. It's stupid. Like, I don't... why would you want one of these in your house? Like, I feel as though this is something you see on, like, Facebook Marketplace or eBay and go, oh, that's cool. That's cool that someone's selling that. And then you're like, oh, maybe I'll get that. And then after thinking about it for about 10 seconds, you go, actually, no, that would be a really terrible idea. Where on earth am I going to keep a Redbox? This person's clearly bought it. It's seemingly in his garage. I like this one better than the other ones. It's totally pointless, but I prefer it to the other ones. Also, is that a contactless card? That's a contactless card machine on a Redbox. Are these still a thing? Are these still a thing in the modern age of 2025? I thought Redbox and all that went out of business around the same time as Blockbuster. I don't even have cats. Why do you have a cat tree? How do you come into possession of a cat tree if you don't have a cat? Did it die? I mean, it's interesting. I mean, you got your laptop, you got some fat monitor. It's crap, okay? It's crap. You got your microphone. Are you recording YouTube? This is a very YouTuber setup, like a very makeshift YouTuber setup. Like whenever I'd stay around friends' houses, I'd always have a setup like akin to this, like my Blue Yeti microphone on like a fucking ledge, my laptop on another ledge. Like, yeah, it was. To be fair, it was a lot easier for me when I didn't do face cam because I could just like go to friends' houses, take my microphone, and that be that. Now I don't really record while traveling because it's just so much of a hassle. Like I have 3 lights. There's 3 like panel lights in this room. Obviously, I don't. Green screen's not a necessity. That's just a bonus you guys get. But like, it's just so much. This camera, so much to carry around, so much. So if I go away, I just record beforehand. My gaming beast. Too many Monster Energies there for my liking. I mean, I don't know where this is. Are you in prison? Like. Where is this? I'll tell you what, I'm actually not one to talk about gaming setups here. Like, not because of what I mentioned earlier, but I'll tell you a little story. So, a lot of you may... I mean, it's not really a story. It's more just an anecdote of something that happened to me recently, which I guess is a story. Sorry, I don't know what's up with me today. I'm just in a really waffly mood. But some of you may have clocked on to the fact that I bought a new PC, because I mentioned it in a video. It didn't do particularly well in the video where I mentioned I bought a new PC. But, yeah, I bought the wrong PC. And you might be going, how on earth did you buy the wrong PC? What do you mean you bought the wrong PC? So, I went on... I bought one off PC Specialist, right? The great company. They've been very understanding with my stupidity. But I ordered a PC, custom built it, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to get a graphics card that is a good balance between power and cost. I have no idea. Like, computers are all witchcraft to me, so I don't really understand anything that's going on with them. But I ordered this graphics card, and it comes, and... I don't know. I don't notice any difference. But I'm speaking to people about it, and they're like, "Oh, can you show me the specs of your new computer?" I was like, "Yeah, send it." They're like, "Yeah, no. Why have you got that graphics card? What are you doing with your computer?" I was like, "What?" They're like, "Yeah, this is used for like CAD and like machine learning and shit." I was like, "Oh, fuck." I bought the wrong graphics card. I spent like, it was expensive as well. It was like, I think it was like a £1,100 graphics card. Because I just was like, you know, I'm going to buy something that like actually lasts me a while. It was the wrong fucking one. So I called them up and they're like, yeah, you can return it and you can just buy another one. Like, here's one that's like 10 times as good for what you want and half the price. Was like, perfect, brilliant, I'll get that. And I try and install it myself, but I'm like completely stupid and it just doesn't work. So I've now had to send the entire computer back. So now I have a computer that barely works, like it's on its last legs. I'm just hoping they get me my computer back before this properly packs in. Yeah, a little lesson to you guys if you ever plan on building a PC. Don't. Don't do it yourself. Get someone else. I don't know. Some people probably know how to build PCs. I know a lot of people are like,
yeah, why didn't you just like get all the parts and like build your own?
because I don't want to do that. But I don't know. I'm stupid. I messed it up. If you're stupid like me, don't build your own PC because you will mess it up. And also, make sure you get, if you want a gaming graphics card, make sure you get a gaming one and not one for like fucking CAD and like 3D modeling. WoW raiding in 2009. Jeez, I used to have a DS that resembled this. Like I don't know what it is with DSs. Like I've been around friends' houses with my DS and I dropped it off their bunk bed and it was totally fine. But one day I threw it into like a very soft beanbag. I can't remember what I was angry about. I was probably angry about, I don't know, one of my Nintendogs fucking died or something, I don't know. But I was really angry and I threw it into a really soft beanbag and the entire thing just fucking basically shattered and the top screen resembled this. So that's cool how they managed to do that. I do worry about them electrocuting themselves though. And it's a very small screen. Is it really, like, is a computer that small really powerful enough to run WoW? My Warzone rig over COVID. Did you spend COVID in Guantanamo Bay? What is, where are you? Were you squatting? Like, what? Where are you? My buddy's gaming setup. Why didn't he have a chair with a back on it? Like, I can't stand sitting on like stools. Like, whenever I'm at the pub and I get the bar stool, I'm like, ugh. I want to be able to lean back, you know. And I wouldn't be able to do that while on my computer. Like, I like my chair being. I used to have one that would go all the way flat. But now, I'll tell you what this chair is. I'll let you in on a little secret. If you have an extra £1,000 to spend on a desk chair. Herman Miller. I think that's what it's called. Herman. Are they Herman Millers? They're fucking great. Changed my life, honestly. Yeah, Herman Miller. What a purchase this was. Like, I was initially skeptical because they're very expensive. But I was told to buy one, and honestly, I'll never go back. It's the most comfortable thing I think I've ever sat in. It's amazing. So yeah, get yourself a Herman Miller, young man. Hang on one sec, I'm hungry. I'm going to order myself a curry. Yeah, I'm ordering a curry mid-video. Why not? Why not? I'm hungry and want it to arrive by the time I finish recording this video. Chicken tikka masala, special fried rice, and a single poppadom. That'll do me just fine. Lovely. There we go. Perfect. Just the usual laptop setup. And why have you done that? That's so silly. You could just have the laptop round the other way and then you wouldn't have to be balancing it. Why have you done that? That's so stupid. Why have you done that? A shitty glow up. Is that an entire desktop PC you have above your toilet? It's not even plugged in. Or is it? No. What? I'm struggling with this. Yeah, okay. It is plugged in. That doesn't seem like a very good idea. Like, I'm obviously no PC technician based on, you know, the story I just told you guys, but I don't think this seems like a very good idea. Or have they got it set up as like a server or something? Because there's a whole lot of Ethernet cables going in here. A suspicious amount of Ethernet cables. Have they turned their bathroom in? There's another one up here. Has this person turned their bathroom into like a server room? The whole my carpal tunnel inducing setup. Interesting computer you have there. I can never get behind like white peripherals or whatever they're called. Periapsal. I used to call them periapsals, like mouse keyboard and shit. Peripherals, I think they're called. I can never get behind them. I'm always like a dark man. I'm a dark peripheral man, except for this keyboard I've got, which is was kindly sent to me by the nice folks over at Planet Coaster when Planet Coaster 2 came out. I'll tell you what, that's another thing about my new computer that I was really excited for. Planet Coaster 2, because I can't play it on this piece of shit. I don't think it's a particularly intensive game, Planet Coaster 2. It's just it can't even run Fortnite on the lowest graphics settings. Yeah, that's insane. Like, what, do you just sit on the floor cross-legged? Friend setup. Your friend has killed people. My PC setup, I feel extremely comfortable and cozy in small enclosed spaces. Nah, that couldn't be me. That couldn't be fuck. Oh, no. You barely have any room to lean back. You barely got any room to do that. How do you get out? That's horrible. Like, oh no, I don't like that. I like having a big space behind me, if possible. My battle station in 2020 playing CS 1.6, GTA Vice City, and Flat Out 2. Is that supposed to say Fallout? On this bad boy was like a dream. Yeah, that does look cool, but like, I don't know. I feel also like with nostalgia, computers, like, they don't really, like, I bought a PS2 recently, and even though it's like, that's an inferior piece of hardware, right, in comparison to what we have today, but it has games on it that you can't play on the new gen consoles, whereas with a PC you can still play like all the old games on it. You can even use the old shitty monitor. It is a cool monitor, but it is like inferior to the current ones. Like, you can still use your old shit with a newer computer. It's cool though, like it's nostalgic. Like maybe in 50 years time they'll be making like news articles and shit about you, like the guy who still lives in 2007. My shitty yet cozy battle station, horrible to look at. You really don't want to know what's inside the rig, but it makes me feel warm inside when I use it. Yeah, okay, that is a... Like, I remember one of my school friends used to have a setup like this, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. Like playing GTA 4 on the little monitor in the enclosed, like, is it a cabinet? What would you even call that? Like the enclosed bit. It's cozy, it's nice, I rate it highly. It's not practical for what I want now because I have 2 monitors and like camera and shit, but that's nice and cozy. I want a little like, I would love a little computer nook like that in my future house. I have no idea why I still use my PC like this, lol. That's not even a PC, that's just an amalgamation of things you've put together and surprisingly work. Claw gang, man, I remember when I moved into my first ever flat in like 2017 and I had to make videos on the floor for like a week while I waited for my desk to arrive. It was painful. I can see why you've gone for the double up monitor, because man, I was sat like I was like a hunchback, like looking down at the monitor. I eventually opted to just go prone whenever I needed to record or work. Been using this setup for years. Well, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. You know, you got a laptop, you got it on 2 blocks to let airflow or whatever. That's fine. If it does you well, then that's fine. My battle station and non-gaming laptop. You got it above the washing up. You got it next to the George Foreman. That's nice. That's a nice setup, man. This one is called Parents Can't Wait for Me to Move Out. Is it just me, or is that like one of those really expensive? I don't think it is. It might be. It looks the same. You know, like those Macs that are like 15 grand. I don't think it is, but it looks like that. And I was really shocked for a second. So I was like, why the fuck have you got that monitor if you've got a computer that expensive? I don't have a chair, so I am stuck on a suitcase. Oh, but I tell you what, another one of George Murius's luxurious purchases. I bought a new suitcase the other day, and it's really comfortable to sit on. Well, not really comfortable, but it's more comfortable to sit on than most suitcases. I was very happy with that. It's, another very boring anecdote from me today, but yeah, if you want to use a suitcase as a chair, I got a good recommendation for you for the specific suitcase. Right, well, I'm gonna leave it there for this video. Like and subscribe for computers.